All right, guys, here's the thing. When most people want to become personal trainers, they dive deep into that rabbit hole of figuring out which certification they want to take, and it's not that serious. Listen, there are only two big dogs at the top. It is ISSA and it is NASM. That is it. And we're going to deep dive into both of those because those are going to be the only two that matter. The other ones are good, but they don't have as much variety as these two have. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's deep dive into these. And listen, before we deep dive into it, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like this video, man, because I want to put out content to trainers, man. People who want to become trainers, new trainers, older trainers who are trying to get better. Like, this is what I want to do. All right. So make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to this thing, and then all right, let's get straight into it. So going over these certs. All right, let's go over these certs real quick, man. So like I said, you guys got the two mainframes. Okay, two big dogs. That is NASM, National Academy of Sports Medicine, and you have ISSA, which is the International Sports Sciences Association. Okay, both of these things are open book. Okay, did you guys know that? Because I know a lot of people, they think that NASM is just proctored, right? But it's not. It has an open book option as well. ISSA has an open book and a proctored option as well. It just depends on which one you want to do. Now, I'm going to explain a few different reasons why, if you want to, you can take the proctored test. But the standard exam that you can take straight from your computer at the house is going to work fine, going to work wonders if you're working in just a normal facility. So, but we'll go over that here in a second. All right. So from there, let's go into ISSA a little bit. Okay, now ISSA, like I said, it does have the option of open book exam. Okay, it is self-paced. Self-paced meaning, listen, man, they give you a certain amount of time to knock this thing out, but it is up to you when you finish. Okay, never get it twisted. It is completely up to you. Okay, they don't hold you to chapter 1 is due by Friday and chapter 2 is due by Thursday. No, they don't do that. It is self-paced. So it is your responsibility to finish this thing on time. Okay, it's over 30 courses offered. They have way too many courses. ISSA got a hell of a lot of courses. It stays up to date with the industry. ISSA is definitely up to date with the industry. They are following every trend. ISSA is more of the younger guys are using that, right? They've built their platform, and you can tell it's two different modalities. When you look at ISSA and NASM, they're two different things. ISSA, like I said, is more so for the youth, right? The younger kids, they go on ISSA because that's the way it is presented. It's presented a lot easier. The course is a lot easier to follow. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense to you guys. But yeah, it stays very up to date with the industry. It is more holistic based. Okay, holistic based. Okay, not so much scientific. It is more holistic. All right, ISSA wants to deep dive into those feelings. That's what they want to do. Okay, we want to get all up in your business and try to figure out how we can come up with something in order to help you achieve results. That's what ISSA wants to do. Okay, more holistic. All right, super crazy student support at ISSA. Some of those guys over there they'll give you their phone number. You can just call them directly in order to get help. So their student support is absolutely wild. Whether you email them or text them or whatever it is that you do, you're going to be able to get a hold of some coach over there. ISSA is direct support from, and you also get assigned a student coach over there too. So, you know, it all depends on, you know, like I said, if just ask them like, hey man, what's your direct line, man? That way I can just call you if I have some problems. You can do that. And then they have a job guarantee program. If you do not get a job within 6 months, I think it is. If you don't get a job within 6 months of certification, they give you your money back. So that's absolutely crazy, by the way. It's like, hey, you don't get no job. And I'm gonna talk about that here in a second too. Hey, you don't get no job, we'll just give you your money back. But it's something hidden behind that. And I'll tell you guys about that in a second. Let's dive deep into NASM. NASM. What NASM got going on? National Academy of Sports Medicine. Proctored exam. But like I said, man, both of these guys have proctored exam. And NASM is just known for the proctored exam. They just start throwing that open book one on because that's what the industry is gonna have to adapt to that. At some point, the industry's going to have to adapt to that. These kids don't want to get out, man. These guys don't want to get out and take no damn proctor exam when they can get a job with just the open book one. So why take the proctor one, right? And I'll tell you a few instances where you need to, but the open book, NASM does have that as well. And I think people need to know that. Okay, it's known for the proctored, but open book is there. It is more science-based. I'm telling you right now, we're not deep diving too much. Okay, what NASM is going to do is they're going to go, hey, you know, going off of these results, we know off of this deep research that if you do this, add this, it's going to equal this. Okay, it is science-based. They're going off of deep research of things that they have done over the past. Okay, research that has been over the past, right, in order to, you know, get that client result. So it is a little bit different, right? It's two different approaches when you go ISSA and go NASM. Like I said, deep research material, super deep research material, founded in 87. The reason I put that in there because ISSA was founded in 88. Okay, ISSA was founded in 1988. NASM was in 1987. It was before them, right? And this is how close these guys are, man. Oh my God, this is this whole certification thing is a trip. Like, yeah, literally they were founded in 1987, ISSA 1988. These guys are so close and similar, and in their programs, it's ridiculous. Okay, that's why I'm telling you guys, like, no, we're not going to stress too hard on this certification thing. Like I'm trying to tell you, okay. And they also got good student support. They do. You can definitely call those guys up the same way. And listen, when you're going for certification, you want to go somewhere like that that has excellent student support, right? You want to be able to reach out and be like, hey man, what the hell is up with chapter 1? Section 3, like, bro, it's not loading up. Or hey, what's up, chapter 1, section 3? I need a little bit of help with this. Like, this is, you know what I mean? Like, I don't understand this, or I don't get this. Like, these are things that we need to think about, like, when we're signing up for a certification. And then the job guarantee, ISSA does the job guarantee for free, but it's an add-on with NASM. So they do have it, but you have to add it on. I don't know how much it costs, but it's an add-on part of when you sign up, okay? So let's look at some pricing options, okay? ISSA, look at this, man. This is ridiculous. ISSA is $89 and NASM is $79. $10 difference. Now there are some things that can be added on. If you look at ISSA, for $89 a month, and this is monthly, guys. This is monthly. $89 a month for 12 months. You're gonna get the CPT course, your NCC CPT exam, job guarantee, CPR AED. You get an extra retest, right? So if you fail the first time, you get the retest for free. Okay. You got a resource library, and then you also get a free website. Okay, and I'll explain this in a second. For NASM, for their basic, and this is just for your basic personal training certification, you're gonna get your CPT test prep, okay, which is, pretty much is the course, and then you're going to get your resource library, okay? The other things that are involved in ISSA for NASM, those can be add-ons. It's going to cost a few more dollars. I think it's only $99 a month to add all the stuff that ISSA has in their basic package, but that's the only difference there. So if you end up going with NASM for $99, you're going to get your CPR, you're going to get a free retest. I don't know about the job guarantee. I'm not sure if that is going to come with it. I don't think so, but it could. You got to look it up. The resource library it comes with it. And listen, that resource library is nuts. Both packages come with that, ISSA or NASM, and that's going to be key for you guys. Resource library means that it's going to have places on there where you can get business cards and liability insurance. For ISSA, like I said, it's free. Your website comes on there. It's going to have an exercise library, all the exercises that you can do with clients. It's absolutely nuts. Like, these are, and this is key things that people don't take advantage of when they sign up for certifications, man. Use the stuff that they give you. It's going to help your business. And remember, this is a business. You are a business. So, and then that free retest is key too, man. Because if you, for NASM, I think it's only $99. But if you, like I said, if you get the $99 one, I think you get a free retest as well. For ISSA, like I said, if you fail it one time, you get a free retest. Then after that, you get to take it again. If you fail at that time, I think it's $99. I'm going to take that course again, man. So just pass the damn thing the first time. Okay, if you, or at least the second time. Don't be taking that damn thing 3 and 4 times. It's not that, it's open book. Okay, let's get past that. And then CPR AED, the reason that is very, very, very important, because you will not legally be able to obtain a personal training certification without a valid CPR AED. So always keep that in mind. Now, if you do end up taking on these courses and the CPR AED comes with it, if you already have a CPR AED, it's free in the ISSA course, and for the NASM for the $99 a month, you can add that. But you don't have to take that. You could upload your own CPT. Upload your own CPR. Sorry. If you want to upload your own CPR, just upload your own CPR and you guys are good to go squared away, right? Like, there's a section in there where I know on your account, you can upload it and you guys don't worry about having to take the course, but you do legally need that to obtain your personal training certification. Okay. How long does it take to complete this damn course? This is what I was talking to you guys about. Okay. Listen, man, they give you like 5-6 months to complete these courses, right? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It's self-paced. Okay? Have I seen somebody? I've seen people complete these courses. I used to say I've seen somebody complete it in 12 days. NASM, I've seen somebody complete it in 20 days, something like that. And it's just, guys I know personally. I'm already done with it. Already finished it. It's self-paced. The more time you put in, the faster you finish it. Don't worry about how long it takes. Okay? Because it depends. It depends on you, right? That is 100% up to you how long it takes to pass this course. Okay? The more time you put in, the faster you finish it, the quicker you get this cert, the faster you can start making money. Simple as that. Super easy. All right. When can you start training? All right. This is key. This is key right here. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of sauce right here. Okay? Now, when it comes to when you can start training, some of these gyms out here will let you start training as long as you're within 6 months of getting certified. Some of them are 90 days. If you're within 90 days, here's the thing. If you're taking a self-paced course, You can just say, hey, I'm going to be finished with this thing in 60 days. So I'm within the 60 days. Can I get started? And they'll start showing you the ropes of the gym. Whether they put you at the front desk or they have you shadow another trainer and then you can start training people legally. And some of these places, I know Crunch was one of them, man. Oh my God. When I first worked at Crunch, they brought on my boy, Zach. He didn't even get certified yet. It was like, he's within blah, 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 so many amount of days. We're going to hire him. He did had like 4 clients his first week there. Right? Like, so ask. If you want to work at a particular gym, if you want to work at a certain location, ask them like, look, man, hey, listen, I'm about to get my cert. Start off just like this. I'm about to get my cert. Is there any way I can start working here now? You know what I'm saying? Start bringing in clients, start training. Someone will say no, someone will say yeah, but don't get it twisted, because if you start training people in there and you're getting paid for it, man, listen, that those sessions may end up paying for your course. You know what I mean? And the session you're going to end up paying for the course anyway, unless you pay that damn thing in full. But I'm telling you right now, man, ask these places when you can start training. And if they say no, listen, if you're not comfortable doing it yet, then fine. Whenever you finish and get your actual certificate, you can start training them. But listen, make sure you go out and you ask that, hey, I'm within a certain amount of days. Can I start training here now? And some of them are going to say, yeah. That's just a little secret in the industry that nobody really talks about. All right. Which should you take? All right, man, listen. Here's the secret that I want to tell you guys right now. Here's the secret. Either one of them. I'm going to be honest with you, man. Either one of them. Let me give you the backstory on certifications. Certifications will sit there and they were bought up, man. I am sweating right now. Certifications were bought up in order to cover you. CYA, right? If somebody comes in and they're like, hey, I have a lower back problem, can you train me? And then you put a person that's not certified or they don't have corrective exercise, or they have no type of certification. If that person decides to sue the gym, they're going to win, because I gave them a trainer that is not knowledgeable in that area, right? These certifications were bought on to keep you out of hot water. It shows that you have general knowledge and personal training in health and wellness, right? That's what these are for. Both of them. If you took both certifications, I'm telling you from experience, if you take both of them, a lot of that stuff is the same. A lot of that stuff is the same, man. Okay? And I'm going to be honest with you, man, everybody goes so hard. Now, I'm going to get NASM. I'm going to get ISSA. I'm going to get this. I'm going to get that. Listen, man, just get a damn certification. Go get a job. Simple as that. Because look at this. Let's go back to the accepted gyms by each of these, right? Let's go ISSA and NASM. Look at this. The list of gyms in the middle right here. Anytime Fitness, LA Fitness, Equinox, Crunch. All these gyms are accepted by both certifications. It just depends on which one you want to do. Okay, ISSA tends to lean toward the younger crowd. NASM is older, so it tends toward the older crowd. Like, man, just figure out which one you want to do, which one fits in your budget, and do that one. Get it knocked out and get a job. Simple as that, because we both know that I don't care what kind of certification you have. I don't care what kind of degree you have. It's all going to come down to field time. Can you train and can you market yourself as a trainer? That is what is going to prove what you can do. Okay, the field time is super important. Take the knowledge that you got from the book, take it out there to the gym floor, take it out there to the field, take it out there to the park, wherever it is you're working at. That is going to determine what kind of trainer you are. Okay, make sure you get you a few mentors. Okay, and the gym is a good thing because you're going to have a few master trainers in there. A few guys have been training for a long time. You can get up under their wing. You can kind of watch what they do. Some of them are going to be jerks. Trust me, they've been training for so long. They don't want to show you nothing. Just watch them. Learn. Just watch what they're doing. See how they do it. Watch how they floor pull. You're going to learn these things on the floor. Okay, the certification is just showing that, hey, you went and got a certification. You learn the basic knowledge of health and wellness. It's like basic training for trainers. That's what the CPT is. Simple as that. But the floor is where you become a personal trainer. That's where you learn to sell. That's where you learn to market. That's where you learn everything. So it's 100% different when you hit that floor. So stop putting so much emphasis on whatever goddamn certification it is that you want to take, and just go get a certification. Simple as that. Just go get a cert. Get your cert. Get your job, start training. Easy work, man. Easy work. Listen, man, that's all I got on these certifications, man. I know I went on a small little rant right there about the floor time, but it's super important. That's super important to make sure you get that field work, man. You get that floor time in and learn how to actually be a trainer on the floor. So, next video, I was going to tell you guys what I was going to do on the next video. Oh, I'm going to go over, how much can you make as a trainer. So I'm going to go over and it's on the next video, by the way. How much can you make a trainer? I'm going to go over the independent trainer. I'm going to go over the big box trainer. I'm going to go over the online trainer. I'm going to go over all of that. So that is in the next video, guys. Listen, like I said, like, subscribe, please, man. I want to just keep putting content out, and I'll see you guys in the next one.